Jason.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. Swalla la la, swalla la la. Freaky, freaky, yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Let me take you dancing.
Heart goes up, heart goes down. We fall in love and we fall back out. I'll give you anything you want, anything you want, anything, anything. Just don't tell me no. You stop it still, then you make it rush. You're like a pill that I just can't trust. You tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going.
Party. So let's get down to business.
All right, let's go
Light it up. Light it up. Light it up.
Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. We've been up all damn summer, making that bread and butter.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. care. 100.
Bro, you want for sure 122.5, and maybe you win 132.
Jetzt habe ich 100.
I win for sure
105 I have.
It's good.
92.5.
Sicher,
Guarantee
ob der Pressure nicht
122.
sogar gut werden zu lassen.
Small blind, big blind.
Yalla. Take.
Let's play.
I like your attitude.
Big blind. Raise 4.
Minimum paying for 10,000 is not nothing.
It's okay. I have a trophy, my friend. It's very nice.
I will play. تمام.
ايه بدك كيس راح شيء
Παίζουμε για 10 και
عملنا قدين احنا 215.
πιάμε κάνω 95 από 2 και 90.
بعت لك هيئة عملنا
90 σίγουρα και αν το πιάω κάνω άλλο 10.
I wanted to take 1 month off because I played 4 months every day or almost poker. I was traveling from stop to stop to stop.
Bro, we
for
gave
a
you
while.
insane deal. Your deal is insane. You get more than second. If I was you, accepted directly.
Raise 400.
But now the excitement is off, no? Isn't it different? No? It's different.
You know, it's also the pressure makes the game different, and I wanted to keep actually the pressure because I think it's an advantage.
Don't think about it. It's done though.
I know.
It's a really good deal though.
So we're back here. Shahab opened.
Hello again.
Shahab opened the game here with King Jack. And we have the two-way situation. So we are back here after they have made a talk about making a deal.
So they made it some kind of deal.
And can you enlighten us? What did they agree upon?
There is 4-way deal. They share the money.
Yeah.
I will give you the numbers approximately soon. But now they're playing additional 10k. They leave in the middle.
Yeah.
And also for the title and trophy.
Yeah.
So let me tell you.
So they are gonna, according to the chip count, they will share the money, and the winner will get the trophy plus the 10k.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now owner will.
This is approximately. It's a bit different actually, but I will get the last numbers. So Fabian, as a chip leader, he logged his 125k already.
So he's guaranteed 125k.
As I heard, and this is not clear information, but most probably.
Yeah.
And Gabriela Kiki, he will get around 110 something.
Yeah.
And Alexandros around 90, 95, something like that.
Yes.
And Shahab will get around 90.
Okay.
So, but this is not, as I told you, this is not exactly the correct numbers. This is approximately.
Approximately, but we can confirm that they have made a 4-way deal.
Yes, they did.
Yes. So big congratulations to all of them, but I guess
now I want to ask you something. Do you think this will change their game style? Because now they already know how much they will get minimum. It will just change 10k. So what do you think about that?
Well, like no doubt that it will loosen up the game a little bit. That they are secured minimum 90k, all of them. But yeah, I mean, all of them want to take the trophy home and have their names written in the poker history. So big congratulations to all of them. And we see that they are talking and laughing a little bit, so definitely it has loosened up a bit.
relaxed for sure.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
relaxed a lot for sure. But
Being here for 2 weeks and hoping to reach here. Big congratulations to all of them. Very nice play. But we are not done here.
Bro, you have an amazing deal.
I know. Just the game is different one.
agree.
That's it, you know? It's a different
For
game.
me also, I think I thought about it, and maybe, I don't know. Maybe I regret a bit.
so, guess who we have here? Sir King Toddy just joined us. Alex Todd, welcome.
Thank you for having me again.
Welcome, Alex.
Thank you. Here we are. 4 left still.
How are you?
I'm good, yeah.
I'm happy to see you here, but in the same time, it's mean you couldn't go so deep in the tournaments.
No, not this time. I'm happy to be on this side this time. We'll watch from the back seat.
We're happy to have you here.
Thank you. So just catching up, Fabian has got the chip lead back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it before the break actually. He just bust Murat Çakır, and you should see that hand really.
Yeah?
He called with nothing.
Wow.
He had just got shot and turn. He just find the overpair compared to Murat. So
This is the sort of thing that divides the good players and the very good players. Someone capable of making a call without a big
but
hand.
it was crazy.
Yeah?
Isn't it? Like
Yeah, it was frustrating for Murat, of course,
Yeah.
to bust in that way. That's not what you want.
So what do we have here now?
Small blind and button action.
Wow, he chooses to just call with the ace-queen.
Yeah, he did.
Only 16 big blinds effective. And he does get punished with the king-high flop.
Yeah. Fabian looks comfortable.
Yeah. Expect to see a small bet from him here. Could sometimes choose to check this one with such a strong hand.
Yeah.
I think now, after playing it slow pre-flop, we're going to have to continue with the ace of clubs and the queen.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Disciplined fold from Shahab.
Well,
Especially after making a four-way deal, you could see a call here from Shahab.
I mean, I'm very surprised he didn't go all in pre-flop with
Definitely.
such a strong hand.
But we have seen him composed and very. He's like very he plays pot control
Yeah.
a lot.
To be honest, I played with this guy on the first day,
Yeah.
and he was very aggressive.
Okay.
Very splashy, very
That's
aggressive. So he
that's-
shows he can change his game.
Yeah. Good players do adjust their game. But he was having a big stack for the first day and until day 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a very big stack. He was top 3 until today. I think he was top 3.
Yeah. Well, we get to see how he does with a short stack now. Just 11 blinds.
Onur, do we have some questions on YouTube?
no, our chat is closed right now.
It's closed.
There was some technical issues,
Okay.
and we are in new stream right now.
Okay.
Is that a new link since I've sat down?
Yeah, it's new link.
I'll repost.
But when did you share? Actually,
10 minutes? 5 minutes ago?
let's say how many minutes before we start? No, it start from like 16 minutes before
Okay.
this one.
That
If
should
you
Yeah. No. I need to update it.
Yeah, this is the wrong one.
Maybe one half is better than 9.
I think 10k. What happened to you?
The problem is if you lose now.
10k is
If
good.
I took the deal because it's almost double.
10k is side event win.
Yeah, it's side event. 10k is good.
You are playing it 10k
And
season.
also it's a trophy, man.
Yes, I won the trophy.
450, sorry.
You will see your card. First one, 450. Второй, пас. Четвертый, пас.
So, a new hand here. And Shahab is the only one under pressure here on small blind, less than 10 big blinds.
And also additional information, normally every level was 1 hour. After deal they changed it 30 minutes.
Okay.
So
Alessandros with ace-9 off here. Opens.
How much you play?
that's the question.
Yeah.
How much you play?
Yeah.
Can she count for stopping the time? Or I asked.
So what do you think, guys, after that deal? It will affect their game?
So do you know the terms of the deal?
I know the numbers approximately.
Have they left some money to play for?
Yeah, they leave some, like around 10k, and now they are playing for 10k and trophy.
So it does change the game a considerable amount. So with these stacks, Fabian would have been able to apply a lot of pressure with the pay jumps being so big. But once you take those pay jumps away, all of the shorter stacks are now free to play their game, which detriments Fabian a lot because now he doesn't get to apply the pressure he would have been able to apply. So as a chip leader, generally the deal is less favourable and it favours the short stack. So, but I'm sure Fabian has his reasons. I had a similar spot in a big tournament. There were 6 of us left and I was the chip leader. And the first place was 220,000 and the 6th place was around 25,000.
Yeah.
So huge jump.
Huge difference, right?
And I did a deal which secured me 130,000 and we left 40,000 to play for. But then everyone said that I should not have done the deal. I got a lot of criticism for doing the deal because everyone said to play on and use the big stack and I would have won it quite
Well,
often.
you are talking about 130k. You already logged, you know.
Exactly.
No matter what, you will get 130k, and it's not small money. Like,
We'll get back to that conversation because pretty sick river here
Yeah, it
with
is.
the ace-9. He makes 2 pair and Fabian's led out.
1 minute for 1 minute.
So what do you think here? Will we see a raise here or just a call from Alessandros?
I think he'll just call.
yeah,
he bet
he
very
called.
big.
He called.
If he bet smaller, he might have raised.
Yeah,
That's frustrating for Fabian.
Yeah.
definitely.
Because if that river is a 10, I think it plays the same and he wins a nice pot. So
Actually, I was there. I believe in exactly in that moment.
at the time, yeah.
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah.
I saw one handsome guy there.
So yeah, just finishing that story. So I remember thinking when I got offered the deal, and I thought, if I say no to this deal and I come 6th and I get 25,000,
You will get crazy.
I will be sick for years to come.
Yeah, exactly.
So that outcome would have been so much worse than if I'd said no and won the extra X amount of money. And I just thought, I don't want that first outcome. So I'm sure Fabian had similar thoughts.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the beginning I was thinking that Fabian should play, but after, like, I just start to think like it's 120k low.
yeah. A lot of money.
Done deal, like.
Yeah. It's easy to say, but when you're in that position and they say you can have X amount of money, it takes a big person to say, no, I don't want that. Like.
So now they will get, one of them will get fourth place around
90?
Around 80 something.
Yeah.
80, 90, 100, 125, something like that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And we'll see who will get the money.
And the trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the pride. All
Yeah.
the pride. So we see a jam here on the button for 9 big blinds, and looks like he'll get a customer. Going to be in bad shape as well. Fabian has taken his time, no need to rush. He knows he's calling.
Yeah. But he's looking at Alessandro's.
Got to be wary of the other stack. So 72% of the time we'll see a player go out here.
Yeah, Shahab needs some help here.
Sometimes could be a chop. That's looking unlikely.
247.
5 for the sweat.
Yeah.
Shahab is standing. Oh,
6. Wow.
The standing up trick.
He find better one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just like that. So this is what we're talking about. So say Fabian has said no to that deal. The last hand he gets rivered, loses 1.5 million.
Yeah.
This hand he loses 1.8 million. Suddenly,
yeah, exactly.
it's anyone's game. So
Yeah.
I'd never criticise anyone for taking in a big amount of money when they get offered it, because it's a game of luck and things can change very quickly. That'll feel good as the short stack back in the game.
Yeah. So before they agreed upon the deal, we were also talking about like none of them are like full-time pros.
That's good to see.
And if I mean if any of them were, we would probably see someone saying no to the deal.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
Most recreational players would not have experienced a stage of this.
Yeah.
So they're always going to be inclined to lock up a good amount of money. So Fabian does not play full-time? No?
He is.
He plays a lot of poker, right?
Yeah, he is. He is like.
But even for someone that plays full-time, when you get on this stage out of 700 players and you're playing for over 100,000, even players that have played a lot, it's still a big moment.
No, this is life-changer money. Like it's not small amount of money. So I respect that his decision. Like
No, but what I mean by full pro, and I mean it's like if you look at lifetime cashes, I don't think any of them have like 6-digit numbers.
Okay, yeah. So not lots of experience in tournaments. And sometimes when you look at the database and see how much players have cashed for, you have to take it with a pinch of salt, because
definitely
sometimes someone might have just played lots and lots to get a big amount.
Yeah.
Sometimes people have played a lot online or a lot of cash games which don't show, so you never know. Just because it says X amount, it doesn't tell the story usually.
Yeah.
So Fabian opening the king 8, and he gets flatted on the button by a pair of 8s. And the small blind's in. So this hand the small blind had is my favourite exact hand. 6-5 of clubs. So I'm rooting for him this hand.
Noted.
Yeah. If you're playing against me, it doesn't make sense, and 6-5 is something good, that's what I've got. Okay. It's not going to win this hand. It's not a special hand for him, clearly.
No, none of the three here likes the flop.
No. So Fabian will win the pot the most of the time, just from being the aggressor here.
Yeah.
We'll see if he chooses to bet. He does. Gets a quick fold.
Yeah, we'll see a chip count here.
So
Back
yeah,
in the lead, Fabian.
less dominant now, 37% to 30%, second place. I have to say, the structures of the tournaments are very good. So like here, average stack is around 40 big still, with 4 left, which is a lot of playability.
Yeah.
That's always good. Sometimes you get to these big final tables playing for lots of money, and suddenly the average stack is like 15 blinds, and you're playing for all of the money with no real edge. It's just
that you see often in like most side events, yeah?
Oh, side events especially.
Yeah.
But even some main events, when it's like a main event with thousands of players, they have to get through. By the end of it, it's very shallow. So like this situation as well, if we hadn't done the deal, I don't believe he raises with the ace-6 into the chip leader. So it does just change the dynamic a lot.
Yeah.
You just get to play your cards again as you would. Fabian might choose to apply some pressure here with the ace-8.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to, just from his facial expression.
Yeah, I agree.
Looks like he's ready for war.
Yeah.
He has very good table presence, I will say. From the times I've played with him.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's usually a sign of someone that's played a lot, very comfortable at the table, very experienced.
Always like that.
Yeah. You can tell instantly when someone sits down. Quite a small size in here. He's gone for around 6.5 blinds, 40 effective. I'd like to have seen a bigger size in him, but it does get the job done.
He showed the ace there.
Pretending he had a really good hand. Oh wait, the folder showed, or?
No,
Fabian?
I think Fabian, by folding, he also showed the ace.
So Fabian took that hit with the ace-10, and then in the space of 2 hands, he's won the chips back. So that's good to see.
Still no questions on YouTube?
Yeah, because like right now it's closed.
Oh, still? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Strong hand on the button. I think the blinds have just increased to 250.
Yeah.
So he's now playing 14 blinds.
Yeah. He takes it down with a smile.
What do you think? Slowly, he will go up again.
Potentially. Another thing you see when you have a deal in this situation, before the deal, everyone is very serious, very tight, and as soon as you do the deal, everyone's just relaxed and just enjoying it again.
That's why I was asking if it will affect their games or not, because now, like...
So they're not feeling any pressure now. They've locked the money up. Whatever happens is a good outcome, so you definitely see people relax a lot in that situation.
Of course, 10k is good money, but compared to money they get from deal, it's nothing actually. So, of course, all of them wants to have that 10k, but
yeah, it doesn't make a difference now for them. It's more just for the pride and the trophy they're playing for.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that trophy much more important than that 10k.
Once you've locked up 80, 90,000, the trophy and the pride is more important. Interesting. We see the big blind lead out here with some backdoor equity. Don't expect Fabian to do anything but call. He's confused. Yeah. He's given a lot of information off here, right?
Yeah. With his what does he say with his
like, say he had a set of 8s, do you think he would be looking confused? I don't think he would. So like already, if I was his opponent, I would be thinking, okay, he's got a marginal hand here.
Yeah.
No help for the big blind.
Will he continue?
Looks like he might. Yeah.
I believe he will.
I love the heart.
650.
Not an attractive spot for Fabian. Although we've got the up and down straight draw, he's telling us he's got a strong hand here, so it's scary. I think he will call again though, one more.
Yeah, most likely.
He's quite a sticky customer. Doesn't like to let go of a pot.
Yeah. You cannot run away from him so easily.
No, he's going to battle till the end.
And he looks at Gabriel while he's calling here.
Yeah, very intentional.
Yeah.
Let's see if he follows through. That's a brick. It probably would get the job done if he can fire once more.
Yeah.
It's hard though. Yeah.
Yeah, check and
win, I guess.
he will check back, I believe.
I think so.
Not too comfortable, I think, Gabriel, by showing his hand.
Now he's trying to work out. Does he need to bluff, or is the 3
enough?
Is the 3 enough? He probably thinks it's not, to be honest with you. I would imagine.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he will be happy to see.
Yeah, he checked back.
He'll be very happy to see. He wants to see his hand for information.
Yeah.
We will have a new chip leader, but
no, it's still Fabian.
Yeah.
Bigger chip leader now.
Yeah,
He has,
Yeah.
now he has more than 40%. Yeah.
Wow. So after that setback, he was looking quite even, and suddenly he's pulled away again.
Yeah. And this is the first time that he has 44% of the stack of the chips.
what if Akiki would bet in the river another huge one? Do you think he would call?
I wouldn't rule it out.
It's, I don't know, like...
A guy like Fabian, you never know. He could call there.
Imagine a bet in pot size there in the river, like...
For a pot size, I think he would always fold. But say he bet like half the pot, he might get curious. It would depend more on his opponent. If his opponent hasn't been bluffing much, I think he folds.
No, he didn't show any... no, actually, we saw his bluffs.
But he wouldn't know this.
But they have no idea about that.
So I think based on that, he probably would fold and give him the benefit of the doubt.
So all showdowns of Gabriel's was premium cards, like all the time.
Exactly.
I mean, it was also a board where a nice board for a big blind.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like we're going to get a re-raise here. Yeah, nice. Finds the re-raise with the ace-8.
Yeah, it's a nice hand, 4-way.
Wow, really small size in there. Less than 5 big blinds and gets the job done. They're all very polite, showing the ace to each other. I like it. They're all friends now. They've made the deal. There's no enemies at the table anymore.
It's nice to see.
Yeah. The game is always played in very good spirits here. Compared to other places, the atmosphere is very, very nice.
Definitely.
Everyone respects each other.
Yeah, yeah. You can get a sock out and you can still...
Everyone's smiling still.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
You find in other places, people are a lot more miserable when they lose.
Yeah. Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone's probably quite grateful to be here in a stunning location, like being treated well.
Yeah.
The poker is sort of secondary to that, in a way.
In a way,
Yeah. How was the series for you?
For me, it's it's my 4th time coming here, and first time I don't leave with profit.
Okay.
So it's
that's pretty good going.
Yeah. So it's okay. It could be worse.
That's to be expected, though, right? When you play tournaments, most of the time you're probably going to make a loss.
Yeah.
On a festival, when you do make profit, that's a bonus. So
yeah.
This is the first time, then that's not too bad.
No. So I look forward to coming back and try to get some things done.
In March for the WPT?
I won't come for the next festival.
What do you mean? Serious?
Oh, he has to go now. Your time is up.
Yeah, I'm kind of a spiritual guy, so I'm gonna do the Ramadan
Okay.
properly.
Yeah. Respect that. Of course, like.
So I look forward to doing that.
That'd be so difficult here with the desserts.
Yeah, it's not. It's impossible. Like.
Too much sweet treats everywhere.
Yeah. So it's. I look forward. I will come back in a better shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Refreshed.
Yeah.
Like.
Physically, mentally,
That's good.
spiritually.
I've been told the best time of year to come is in May. That's what people are saying.
May, September. I mean, no. During the summer here is amazing.
Any
but
of
it's
the
too
summer.
hot.
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah. For me, it's the May and September and October. Like amazing time.
What, and then in between is too hot, you mean?
Yeah, in like from June to August, very
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Too hot.
You can't stand out.
July and August,
sun.
like it's make you feel that it's kind of training for hell. Like
If you're saying that, you're climatized. I would struggle a lot.
what?
So in England, obviously, it's very cold. So for
no,
me,
no,
it would
you,
be
you will
even-
like it for sure. I
Yeah?
mean, of course you will like it.
I struggle in the heat.
But you know, there is 1,000 things to do during the
Yeah.
summer. Like all that we have amazing beach club here.
Yeah, I've not seen yet.
You didn't see that yet.
I want to see.
And so that's amazing place actually. So you will like it for sure. So you will
Yeah.
spend time there during the day,
For sure.
and so you will be relaxed.
And the pool, right? I haven't even got
Of-
to experience the pool yet,
Yeah.
so I can't wait.
I like to go in the pool now.
What?
Really?
Yeah,
At this time of year?
yeah.
Too cold, man.
I like to go in the
Maybe indoor one, like.
I I live in Denmark, so
Yeah, that's what I was about
I
to say.
like to go in the ocean
you are
during
also,
winter.
You guys are used to cold weather and cold water.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's you kind of get used to it by doing it sometimes, and you see that it's very beneficial for your health and
Yeah.
your immune system.
That's true.
Yeah. So very recommendable. Sauna and ocean.
I've never been to Denmark. I've heard good things.
Yeah.
Nice place.
I've been there during the winter, so
Too cold?
Yeah, it was new level for me. Like
Kind of opposite of Cyprus in the most
Also,
recommendable
like,
time.
You know, I'm from Izmir in Turkey,
Yeah.
the western part of Turkey.
Yeah.
And weather is always good. Okay, during the winter few weeks it's crazy cold, but mostly you know the Izmir like. And during the summer, I'm used to live always in hot places like. So when I get there, I lost my mind like.
You never felt cold like it?
I was shaking all the time like, and I was like mummy, like you know, like.
Yeah, so it's very windy in Denmark. The highest point is less than 200 meters. So it's very windy. Clean, but the air is fresh, surrounded by ocean.
And that wind in that cold weather,
Yeah.
it's like a knife, you know.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it's like
Stings.
you are not feeling wind. It's
No,
someone just cutting you from like anywhere you have open side. Like
Yeah.
that was the first time. I don't know how to say in English, but I was wearing what is the name?
Of in Turkish?
İçlik.
Long johns, are they called?
Yeah, long johns.
Yeah,
Like for skiing?
Yeah. First time in my life, under my jean, I was wearing something like, because otherwise, like, I cannot survive there.
No.
Yeah, this time last year, I went to a poker festival in Austria, in a place called Seefeld. It was on like a skiing resort, and it was so cold.
Really?
So
Yeah.
cold. Like walking to the poker room each day, it was so cold. To be fair, I thought it'd be hotter here. So I think the temperature is the same here as in England, which I'm surprised about. It's like 12 degrees in England right now.
Yeah.
It's like the same here,
Yeah,
right?
it is. Like 15, 17
Yeah.
sometimes here, yeah.
I thought it'd be hotter. Oh, he gets a walk with the ace king.
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
So temperature-wise similar, but you get to see the sun much more here.
Oh, it's much
Yeah.
more beautiful. No sun at home right now.
Yeah.
It's much more grey in England.
Yeah.
The sky is grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your hand. You thought you were doing value, right? It was almost like value for you. I don't know why he's in the race. Why is he in the race? He had like 20 blinds, right? Yeah, like, in which club you? I saw that you have Eastern.
Shahab from the button. We'll leave it up to Fabian and Alessandros. Fabian. Many players will just see a fold here, but for Fabian, we won't.
So as the chip leader,
Yeah.
playing into like second or third in chips, I'd probably suggest playing 100% of hands. So as we see here, the 10-3 goes into the raise because it's just going to perform so much better than it usually would because we get to apply a lot of pressure post-flop.
Yeah.
And I don't think limping is good with a hand this bad. So I like the raise from Fabian, keeping up the pressure. But he might lose some chips here on the queen high board.
Yeah. If he continues.
Yeah. Notice as well, he's like pulled his hat down a bit, as in like he's ready to bluff.
Yeah, yeah. Or I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fight.
He knew the 10-3 wasn't going to flop very well.
Yeah, he's kind of lucky here that Alessandro, he's the queen.
Yeah, strong flop.
Yeah, but he seems strong here by his gesture. Though his bet size.
So when our opponent calls on a queen 8-8 rainbow, very scary.
Yeah.
Not many draws available.
No.
So I think we'll see Fabian shut down now.
Yeah. Unless we see a river with an ace or a king.
Maybe he bets those ones for sure.
So check, bet, fold?
I think we see a check, yeah. So the queen 10 gets most value from letting our opponent bluff, which we might see. I think I would check as Fabian.
He bet 5. Look, how much?
650, I think.
This will be getting called.
Yeah, 650.
So this bet, he's effectively trying to get him to fold like Jack 10, Jack 9, maybe.
He just threw one chip.
Yeah.
Like last time, he was sure also last time he just threw one chip. Do you remember?
Then he has to pay.
In the beginning of this level, I believe. I mean, last level.
Minor detail here. In Fabian's case here, would you show your hand in order to see Alessandro's hand, or would you just muck?
I tend to muck when bluffing, because when they call, I know they're going to have something, right?
Yeah.
But giving up the information that you're raising with 10-3 offsuit is really valuable. And I think it's more valuable than knowing what they called with, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
you know he has an 8 or like
even if he's called with ace high, it's
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know he's got something, whereas he doesn't know that he's got 10-3 off there.
Of course, if in Fabian's case you had ace 10, you probably wouldn't muck.
No, he would just show because it's a reasonable hand, but he doesn't want to give his opponent that instant information that he's raising so wide because then his opponent gets to adjust.
Yeah.
So keeping his cards close to his chest.
Yeah. I think he mucked as well.
Yeah, I would always do so. If my opponent mucked, then I'm not showing my hand because it was them to show. So that was the first little misstep from Fabian. So it doesn't affect him.
He continues raising here.
Yeah. And he gets 2 customers. Everyone's got something reasonable. Let's see who flops best.
Decent percentages for all of them.
Yeah, very fair fight. And the best hand remains the best hand.
Yeah.
I think we see Fabian continue in 2 quick folds, I would imagine. So I noticed Fabian likes to announce his bets before putting them in.
Yeah.
I quite like this because it just removes the risk of misclicking or using the wrong chip, or just announce it.
Definitely.
And verbal always goes over anything else. So a bit of a tip for recreationals, if the first time playing and you're not sure on the chip values and that, just announce what you want to do, and that will always be taken over any actual physical action.
Yeah, very good advice.
I see a lot of players when they first start playing making mistakes just from inexperience, like the wrong chip or putting two chips in and it goes as a raise or these things. So a bit of a safeguard against that.
Yeah.
So Fabian would be raising a lot anyway, but he keeps picking up reasonable hands to do it with anyway. Looks like this player has a decision. Yeah. I like this, just call.
Everybody call.
Yeah.
Could be a family.
Yeah.
Ah, not quite. I think Fabian's saying, how have you not called?
Yeah, why not? Why don't we get a family?
And what he had, Queen 6?
Queen
Off?
6
off, yeah.
Not very good. A little bit of something for two players.
Yeah.
We do see the lead out again from this player. Does like the lead.
He's so happy. He's just watching them, like, and he's eating something.
Every time he folds, he's like one step closer.
Fabian folded.
So Gabriel's in a great position to pick up this pot. Unless he gets bluffed off of it, of course.
Yeah. Not the best card for both of them.
No, neither will like this card. It's hard as the button to start bluffing, because if you bet the turn and get called, you're sort of committing to bluffing the river, because our opponent can call on the turn with just like a 10 or the Jack of Hearts or the Queen of Hearts. So if we want to bluff, we've got to bluff for two streets, which is a scary prospect.
But he's betting high here.
2.2 million, as I see.
Yeah. He's not scared though.
Yeah, 2.2.
I think he gets the fold now. Strong bet.
Yeah. Yeah. He has to risk in 1/3 of his chips just by calling here. And we do have a river as well.
And if this player's been taking a lot of note, then he would have seen this player lead out a moment ago against Fabian. And then when it went to the river, he didn't have anything. So that would say to me, when they lead out, they're not very strong. So he's probably picked up on that. Really hard to continue without a heart in your hand.
Still, we can see some action here.
He's not comfortable with the situation.
Oh my god.
And he gets the fold. Well played.
Well played, yeah.
It would have been interesting to see if he does call the turn, if he would have followed through on the river.
Yeah, then.
Because he's not winning with ace high, that's for sure.
No.
We will never know.
Yeah. Have a dealer change.
I've been very impressed by the dealers here as well.
Really? You like?
All the dealers have control over the game, and
yeah, happy to hear that.
To be fair, credit to the players as well. Everyone that plays is fast and knows what's going on. You don't see the dealers having to like chase the players, and it's everyone plays in quite a quick way.
There was one player, not last festival, one before. he was always tanking. You cannot imagine. Like, I was having heart attack when I was here, like commentate. Oh my god, it was
Yeah, it's frustrating.
all the time. Doesn't matter what he have.
Yeah, that's
all the time
frustrating.
he's waiting. It's
Especially
so,
when they fold 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that is frustrating to watch, especially when you're commentating.
No, also in the table, people was getting crazy, like, and,
yeah.
and that move, you know, that move that this one they are doing all the time, like, and thinking like, I don't know what's mean that or how it's working like this, like.
I think you tend to see that when someone has played a lot of online poker but not live, and then they come and then they probably search YouTube how to sit at the table, and then they're like this. So they've been four-handed for quite a while now.
Yeah, they have.
Over an hour probably. And that's a good hand.
He's been picking up ace king quite some time.
Every other lap he just collects it. Is he gonna get action?
Nah.
Nope.
He shows his ace again.
Shows. What's your next poker plans then? So you're going back home for a little while? And then
Yeah, I am, and I'll probably come here the festival after the coming one. You know when that is? Probably in April or
Yeah,
May,
most
maybe?
probably, yeah.
Yeah, in the end of May, April maybe. Yeah.
We'll all be
Because-
in shorts and t-shirt and sunglasses
Yeah,
and
different climate.
sunbathing.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Let's remind to people that our next festival dates is it's starting 25th of February.
Yeah.
And ending 8th of March.
25 February until 8th of March.
It was Women's Day, right? 8th of March.
I think so, yes. I think so.
Maybe we can add some ladies event to that day.
Good idea.
There aren't many female players here.
Yeah, a lot. That's why. Like,
Yeah.
We had Ioana from Bulgaria who won the
she's
Vamos.
from Romania.
Romania,
Romania.
yeah, Ioana. She won the Vamos main event.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Impressive.
She was playing with Emad. Emad was in second place. Also today he was in 9th place here in.
Ah, yeah, the
wow.
Iranian guy.
Yeah.
So your final table, both main events?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice
Fair
job.
play.
Yeah. Impressive.
The Romanians are strong players.
Yeah,
Lots of
there
Romanians
is a
here.
lot of really good players from
Yeah.
Romania. Yeah.
Very good.
We all know the best of them, Negreanu, though he has American passport, I think. Romanian roots.
Which player?
Daniel Negreanu.
Negreanu, is he really?
Yeah, I mean, I think he has American passport, but he has Romanian
Wow,
roots.
I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
For me, the best Romanian players is Hila.
Hila.
Yeah. Yeah.
He won the main event, right?
Hiladan, yeah, of
Recently?
course. I don't know who is Negreanu. We have Hiladan here.
He's like our Negreanu here.
I hope he's listening. For sure he's not, but maybe someone. Please tell to Hila that what I said. But they're taking it so serious, so we
Yeah.
might have a long night.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shows you how much the actual winning still means.
Yeah, it does.
Because the prize money is now sort of paid out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But they still all want to win that title, so
Definitely.
it doesn't change that much. Oh, we could have a collision. He puts his chips in a big pile.
Yeah.
And he should be getting a call from the ace-queen.
Yeah.
For sure he will get.
Yeah, we'll have a two-way situation here.
Yeah, he has called.
And we have seen Gabriel fold an ace.
Yeah, so we do see the 45% due to that. It's not quite a flip. Queen on the flop.
Shahab needs some help here.
Drawing to just 2 cards to save his life. Oh my goodness. And just like that, his opponent is drawing dead. Huge double up.
Oops.
It's a cruel game that we play.
Yeah.
On the flop, the ace queen is like, this is easy.
Just like they say on the table, same like the jacks. When Valerias 1 or 2 hours ago, he doubled his stack. Similar situation.
With nines, I believe, right? He had nines?
No, he had jacks, and he hit jack on the flop. His opponent.
Oh yeah, quad
hit
jack.
an ace, and then he got jack.
Yeah.
Ah, you are talking about quads, and yeah. And today we saw 2 quads. Also, Murat Çakar has 1.
So that's impressive. Twice he's been all in, flip in, and the opponent has flopped their card, and then he's turned them dead both times. That's very skillful.
Yeah.
Maybe he is a dark horse. His all-in game seems to be very good.
So when we were 8 players, we were like before you came, Andy. We were talking with Onur and Ivko, Anastasia, about who we were thinking would end heads up.
Yeah.
And then I said Fabian and Gabriel.
Wow. We were all agree about Fabian.
Yes.
And
you were saying some Turkish friends.
Yeah, the rest duo was the Turkish duo.
He had to say that.
Look! Look at the Gabriel.
What he's doing now? You think?
It's I'm 100% sure it's about the deal.
Yeah.
That because I got picture of that paper. For sure, it's that table.
So what's he writing now then? Do you think?
Most probably. I don't know.
He's drawing smiley face.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
Sorry, Abi, you were saying something. So I said Fabian and Can and Murat.
Yeah.
And
I said Fabian and Gabriel.
And they're both still in? That's good.
Yeah. Fabian and Gabriel.
Yeah.
But Alessandros, he's shown some very strong play. But we see Shahab running good. He hits the card when he's risking his life. That's he has momentum.
Yeah, there's one thing winning all-ins, but winning all-in when at risk.
Yeah.
That is, if you can do that, and mastering that, you'll go a long way.
Yeah.
They're the important ones.
Now he has a comfortable stack. You'll probably see him lead here. No.
Wow.
4-way. Interesting.
He just wants to sit on his chip stack for a moment and enjoy it.
And we see Fabian, he has about 40%, and it's very equal with the others.
Wow, it's so equal. Look at that now.
Exactly 20 big blinds they have, the other 3.
So, like, this is the situation we talk about. If there hadn't been a deal, and Fabian has this position where he has double everyone else, he gets to start playing super aggressive, stealing every hand, shoving a lot, and it's really hard for those guys when they've all got the same stack to take a risk. So he doesn't have that now. So it's going to play a lot more honest.
Yeah.
So Fabian opening with the Jack-5 suited, and he's run into it. Ace-Queen is all in.
Yeah, easy fold.
Easy fold.
I didn't have nothing, he said with his face impression.
The Jackson 5.
And just by stealing a pot like that, he increases 4%.
Yeah. Gets away from the pack. So the blinds have increased again here, now 300,000, so everyone's slightly shallower. So the two short stacks have just around 20 bigs. This player has 27 or so, and then Fabian has around 45, I believe.
Yeah.
Fabian defending his big blind, ace-8 suited against the king-10 off. Nothing on the flop for either player. Expect this to go check-check most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, when you could get called by the big blind, it's not a flop you want to see here.
It's not an exciting flop to bet. And we see Fabian turn top pair, top kicker, and does go for another check. Maybe looking to check raise here. Doesn't get the opportunity.
Discipline from Alessandros.
Yeah. Now I think we want to try and get some value out of our 8. Don't think we expect this player to now bluff, having checked back twice. So we want to just try and get some value. Targeting mainly ace high, so not too big. Maybe 700. How much did he bet? $1 million.
Yeah. Showed the 8, I think. Quite interesting that they show so many hands.
Yeah, this is what we talk about. I think without that deal in place,
they wouldn't know.
No cards are being shown. It's very much down to business. No friends at the table. But yeah, the deal just means that everyone's playing much more relaxed. Look, they're chatting between hands, and
now Gabriel is showing his paper and talking to Shahab.
He's writing down what he's going to buy with the money. He's got a little list.
Yeah. They all have a big group of friends cheering for them on the rail.
Yeah, that's great to see.
Yeah. Gabriel brought his son with him.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I like to see that. We see many players also bringing their wives and children.
Yeah.
So the family gets a vacation while daddy is playing.
Yeah. So I brought my fiance last time, and yeah, it's a great lifestyle for bringing your others or children with you.
Yeah.
It was actually my dad that got me into poker originally. He still plays now, so
interesting.
Maybe one day I have to bring him out here. He might be listening to this. I'm not sure.
If you're listening, Daddy.
Yeah. I'll get you out.
Daddy Todd. Hello to you and all our other viewers. So similar to other situation, other round when everybody fold to Fabian, he's raising again.
And he puts in a stand, re-raising with the ace-3, takes it down.
I like that.
Yeah, strong play.
Yeah, we can't have the chip leader raising all the time, he says.
Nope.
Nice job, Alessandros.
He seems like a good player. I'm not familiar with him.
Definitely. No, I've never played against him. I've only seen him both today and yesterday by commenting. He's a very decent player.
From Cyprus?
He's Greek Cypriotic. Very good player. No coincidence he's here.
Yeah.
Interesting fold from Shahab, UTG with ace-2, four-handed.
Yeah, he's been snug, to be honest. See a raise with the ace-2. And a defend from the big blind with jack-10. That is a 10 high flop. Not much there for the ace-2.
No.
Not a spade in hand.
Yeah. And we know that Shahab also folded the ace of hearts.
Does choose to check. Imagine to check fold. Yeah, good discipline there.
Yeah.
It's easy to think, oh, I'll just have one bet, but
yeah,
it's not a good flop for us.
And like the previous hands, Gabriel showed his 10.
Yeah, very, very friendly.
Fabian Felix Wolf is folding. Alexandros Kosoftas from button. Click raises. Shahab is smiling, but when he sees his hand...
No more. Shows the 9-2. Double down in blackjack.
Yeah, perfect hand.
Wrong game.
But not against 20, you don't want to double.
No, that's true. So it really is still anyone's game at this point, despite the lead for Fabian. One pot could change that.
And you? What will you be here next festival?
I'm going to try my best to be.
Yeah.
I think I have some plans on at some point, so it might be that I come after those.
Yeah. In the UK? Or?
Yeah.
You have tournaments there every week.
Oh, there's a lot of poker, but no, I think I have personal plans from Christmas.
I see.
Something booked for me. I need to check my calendar, but
yeah.
I'll definitely try and get out here for the main event. I think it's a 1K, 1 mil, I believe.
I think so, yes. Yeah.
So that's a bigger one than the last two festivals, so that'll be great.
Yeah.
And with it being WPT, you'll probably see a few extra faces you might not normally see here.
Yeah, definitely. Most likely some more pros maybe.
Yeah, you'll probably get a few extra pros.
Yeah.
But you also probably, for every pro, there'll be a few extra recreationals that like to go to WPT events. So he doesn't fall for it.
No.
Let's see the small blind check the ace.
Yeah.
And he checks down with 9 high. Well done.
Did I miss anything special?
Nothing too much. Lots of small pots at the moment. No one's really making a move. Everyone's quite honest.
Yeah. Except Alexandros has built it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So he has about 25% or something of the total chips.
The blinds have increased once more, so it's a little bit shallower now.
Yeah.
Nice hand for Gabriel.
And every time Gabriel has raised pre-flop, he has had very decent hands. Ace king several times.
Oops.
And Shahab has shown a lot of discipline, very tight play, but we'll probably see a raise from him here.
Wow, he's not going to raise. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand why he flat
exactly.
calls.
I was about to say, like, I think it's okay.
Just based on what you're saying, Gabriel raising strong hands only, he would have noticed this as well. So he doesn't want to take too much of a chance. But when there's only 4 players left, a hand as strong as 10s becomes really strong. So
and also he's trying to play safe a bit, like.
Yeah, I can understand it. One thing I would say, when we saw Gabriel with the Ace King a couple laps ago, he min raised, but now with the Queen Jack, he's raised 2.5 times the blinds. Which suggests to me that the min raise is stronger, and the bigger the raise is maybe a weaker hand.
Yeah.
But there's only a small sample, but we'll see if that continues to be true.
A royal straight flush for...
Wow.
Yeah. Royal straight flush draw.
Nothing there
No,
for
but
the
10 of spades.
Yeah, but that he doesn't know.
What a flop.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see next time Gabriel raises, if that theory comes true. So a smaller raise is a stronger hand, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, for sure he's thinking like as you think from UTG with which hand he might open, like.
And he of course obviously showed his hand again.
Yeah.
And Shahab, did he show his pocket tens?
I don't believe so.
No.
Again, probably not wanting to give that information away that he just called with the tens and the button, because that's quite a big piece of information to know.
Yeah.
Fabian's been dealt a few trash hands, so just having to fold for a little while. Can't raise every hand. I think we'll see a raise from the King 5.
×3, maybe?
He went 2.5 last time. I think he went a bit bigger, nearly 3 times this time. So both players choosing different sizing depending on what hand they have, which if, like in my situation, I would have someone watching the stream and giving me information on breaks. So I would be reading into this stuff quite a lot. I don't think these players will be reading into it, but if I know people are raising different sizes depending on how strong their hand is, I can then start to manipulate that and exploit that. So you just got to be careful with a bit of consistency. You want to try and be balanced, so using the same sizing for all of your hands, it makes you a lot tougher to play against.
Yeah.
Fabian really wants to raise. You can see the frustration every time he has to fold.
If those 5-3 were suited, he definitely would.
I saw a hand at the start of the final table where he had the 6-3. Was he there at that time?
Yeah.
That was an interesting hand.
Yeah, it
the
was.
guy raised the turn with the king high,
Yeah.
And he called and then hit the straight.
Yeah.
They were playing some poker then, boys.
Yeah, we are.
So we see a raise, min raise, blind beat blind from the 8-6 suited. And defend from the 10-9. Not much for either player. Gabriel's going to try and take the initiative.
Well, call. Fast call.
Easy call, like
snap call. He still has 12% here, even though he's...
yeah, what was the turn? Did he turn a
that's
pair?
not true.
Yeah, he turned the best hand, in fact.
From
so
12% to 68.
And 1.2 million, right?
Yeah.
God, he's going for it this hand.
Yeah.
Maybe he's noted that this player in particular has been playing quite tight, so he's putting some pressure on him there.
Yeah.
Another thing I would say about being aware of, like, with the sizings, the same thing with the timing. On the flop, like you say, snap calls. Most of the time, a snap call is a weak hand.
Yeah.
Because if he had flopped a flush, he would have thought about it for a little bit longer. So when they call very quickly, you can think, okay, they've not got one of the top hands because they would have thought about it for longer.
Yeah.
But just small things like this that you just got to be careful of. Nice hand.
Yeah.
No. I think you can definitely tell the players are a bit scared of Fabian on his big blind.
Yeah.
Like, he's got to walk quite a few times, and like they're not looking to tangle with Fabian.
No. And he likes to defend, and he likes to raise.
Yeah, they know he's going to battle.
Yeah. He has a very good image.
He's enjoying himself.
I think he got a bit bored, I believe.
So let's test that theory. I'm going to guess that he's going to not go 2.5 times this time.
Just a click?
Even more, actually. Okay. Do not read into his sizing. He does what he wants.
Yeah. Just for his mood, like.
Yeah. Whatever he fancies.
Almost ×3.
Yeah.
This is a...
And
there is a wolf waiting.
But Fabian likes to play these hands. We know this.
Fabian has had to fold for at least a lap. He's been waiting to see a flop.
Even, he already... Before I start to my sentence, he already called the Alexanders.
That's a pretty boring flop. Could have seen some action flops with these hands, but...
Yeah. But they're blocking each other, Fabian and Alessandros.
Ever checking back, Gabriel? Play it tricky?
Against small and big blind.
I don't think it's his style.
Big bet here.
1.2 million.
Even here, Fabian, the 3 hearts, he's like, he really wants to continue. He won't be able to, but you can just see he wants to at every opportunity.
Yeah.
If he can find a way to win the hand, he wants to. Whatever you're thinking, Fabian, you need to stop them thoughts. Okay. Very reluctant to fold with just 10 high and a backdoor flush draw.
This time he doesn't show.
No.
Oh
wow, just like that.
We have a new chip leader.
Gabriel takes down back-to-back pots and he's now the chip leader.
35% of chips.
Maybe that was why Fabian was thinking, I will not be chip leader if I fold this one.
He's got the hood up now as well. He means business.
Yeah, things getting serious.
Yeah, he's lost his chip lead. He's like, no, this is not okay.
So he has what, 13, 14 big blinds here?
Yeah, 12.5. I'm glad to see that he's raised rather than going all in.
Yeah.
There's such a strong hand, especially four-handed.
Yeah.
We want to get as much value as possible here. So open jamming would be an overplay, I think. I imagine we see a fold and then we see ace-king shown.
Yeah.
Does he show?
Yeah,
I think he showed
the
only king.
Yeah.
I have nuts.
We have a dealer change.
I thought he has ace high maybe hero calls.
Taisha is back.
Same situation.
It's not you.
It was
Again, you raise.
Yeah. For me, it was he has bluff or not flush. One of these two. In my
This
head.
break is dinner break? After that, no? You should die.
We're having a break soon, the players.
Yeah, they're asking for dinner break.
Yeah, they're hungry.
When is that?
And dinner break is like 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah, but I don't know how it will be now.
They must have left after the buffet finished, so... I think they left about 9 when the buffet was finished. So.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, there was no dinner break, actually. All breaks was like 15 minutes, and only we had a break for 20 minutes when they were trying to make deal, as I remember.
Yeah, they must be hungry then. A long day of play. They started at midday today. Or 1? 1 o'clock?
No, it started at 12.
12, yeah.
They are
so
playing since 12.
It's a long day.
Yeah. For all of us.
Yeah.
I promised myself today that I will not have party one day before final day. Really.
Oh, you partied last night.
So there was actually a player. He bagged 1 million chips in the main event, and he went out drinking the day after, and he missed the first 4 levels of day 2. 4 levels.
Yeah.
Luckily, he had a big stack.
Yeah.
He lost like
I
third of his
believe
chips.
Paul was late also.
The guy that I know is Jacob,
Yeah.
Polish guy. But yeah, 4
And also,
levels. He missed.
one Romanian was late. Similar reasons. Like
Party too hard.
Shahab on the button. Probably see a raise here.
So he's raised the last 2 times and had resistance. So I was going to say, he's
It's
adjusting.
time.
He's like,
Yeah.
this guy is not.
His hands are shaking like.
Yeah, it's good to mix it up sometimes.
Yeah. The big blind has shown he's not scared, so he's changing his strategy now. Expect to see him bet here and take it down. He puts 100 in, but the minimum bet is 300,
Yeah.
so he's just having a little joke with him.
Yeah.
It's good, Jack high, right?
You have Jack 8? You can win.
I know. Maybe I win in front. Higher.
Look, I can't stop myself to
Oh, that's funny.
keep watching that. Like that face, like really.
It's funny, the first time I tried one of those, it was Fabian who gave it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes a lot. Like
He got
likes
10.
ginger shots.
He got 10 for the table.
Yeah.
yeah. We always do like that.
But I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like a shot of alcohol.
Oh yeah.
And then I did it and I was like, oh my goodness. I couldn't believe it.
And we were speaking about that, and we are adding black pepper on it.
Yeah, I was
And
listening earlier.
imagine, like it's like I think 2 times more. It's
Yeah.
like
Chemical reaction,
Yeah.
you said?
Yeah.
I got to try.
That's with turmeric. I don't know if
Turmeric
with
and
turmeric and black pepper.
Black pepper.
Like
All of these things are very good for you.
yeah.
I know turmeric is very good for like arthritis, like joints.
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good
definitely.
for movement.
Definitely.
So we've got a mystery hand here. Fabian raising the button, defending with the King 10 by Gabriel.
well, with what?
We don't know. Mystery hand.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Expect to see him betting the flop the majority of the time, regardless of what he's got.
Yeah, I'm curious right now. Like,
He just wants to know.
yeah,
Nothing much there.
we
for
will
King
never
10.
know, I believe.
Does he show?
But this board is 100%. I bet everything.
So after the chip lead was taken from him, he's pushed on and got it back. We just had a quick pause for a photo, but I will say that there's so many photographers here. Like,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
Like, constantly capturing the moments and all the content, all the videos that are made.
and I
such
believe
high quality.
there was
Yeah.
another team also from Wamos. Like, yeah, some.
Very professional content they make.
Yeah, it's really high level.
No, our media team is
So
like
Yeah.
surprising us all the time. Like they are going really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, really impressive. It definitely makes a difference, like making players want to come somewhere. If you have like the social media, the updates, the
Yep.
photos, it definitely makes a difference.
Yeah.
For me personally, I'd much prefer to go somewhere I know is got coverage and reporting and
yeah.
stuff. Like
We have an all-in
live
situation
stream.
here.
Oh wow!
Interestingly, that Alessandro's just pushed from the button with force. And
Wow. Oh yeah, 20
and,
blinds.
Yeah, and we saw a call from Shahab.
That's the thing. Normally we should not see that kind of all-in calls,
No.
something like. But now after deal,
Yeah.
Yeah. And the jack and the flop
yeah, jack and the flop.
and the ace.
Needs a miracle, Alessandros.
And double up situation.
Very good at all ins. This player, very good. Yeah, he said all in player.
Yeah, he survived 3 times.
3 million, 300, 400.
So when I got here, he was by far the shortest stack, and he's now brought it right the way back up to 7 million.
Yeah.
And C2 is now the short stack.
Yeah.
3, 4, 50. 3, 4, 50. Only 2, 3, 4, 50.
Yeah, it's correct. Yeah.
Thank you, Gabriel.
Just checking. So the short stack has around 7 to 8 blinds now. So he's going to need to find a spot pretty soon, playing four-handed.
Yeah. He's UTG now.
Yeah, it could even be this one.
Yeah, it is this one. It has to be.
It's going to have to be 7.5 blinds.
Yeah.
That'll do. So a new thing that a lot of players are doing on final tables now, in this situation where he's got, say, 8 blinds, you would put 4 blinds in and keep 4 blinds behind, because then in a situation where 2 players went all in, you then fold and try and ladder up to third.
Sure. I get it, yeah.
So that's, but because they've done the deal and there's no ladders, that's not the situation now. But you see it a lot now, on especially like the high roller final tables, people doing this sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you've got some additional outs on the flop with the counterfeit, and 8 would do it. Wow, even more outs, a 5 or a 6 now also working. The jack does not, so we're going to see 4th place finish. Just like that.
Yeah, Alessandros, GG.
And Fabian now up to around 16.5 million, so over half the chips in play now.
Yeah.
Great sportsmanship from all the players.
Yeah, GG Alessandros. Very nice encounter with you.
Played well.
Our favorite, our viewers' favorite. Oh, yeah, that's the right flag.
There we go. So your top 2 is still possible with 3 left.
Yeah.
Good call.
It's break, yeah?
So I believe they're going for a break now.
Yeah, looks like we're having a dinner break here.
So I think it's only 20 minutes, because 20 to 30 minutes then they must be having.
Yeah. So for our viewers, we'll be back in about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. Stay tuned. Yeah. We'll be back.
Speak soon.
But lucky is good. My second name means luck, the lucky one.
It's not your first.
Jason.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. Swalla la la. Swalla la la. Freaky, freaky, yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Let me take you dancing.
heart goes down. We fall in love and we fall back out. I'll give you anything you want, anything you want, anything, anything. Just don't tell me no. You stop it still, then you make it rush. You're like a pill that I just can't trust. You tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going.
Party.
So let's get down to business.
Alright, let's go play.
Champagne bottles. We've been up all damn summer, making that bread and butter.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business.
Jason.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. Swalla la la. Swalla la la. Freaky, freaky, yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Let me take you dancing.
Heart goes up, heart goes down. We fall in love and we fall back out. I'll give you anything you want, anything you want, anything, anything. Just don't tell me no. You stop it still, then you make it rush. You're like a pill that I just can't trust. You tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going.
Party.
So let's get down to business.
Alright, let's go stage.
Champagne bottles. We've been up all damn summer, making that Jason.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. Swalla la la. Swalla la la. Freaky, freaky, yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Let me take you dancing.
Heart goes up, heart goes down. We fall in love and we fall back out. I'll give you anything you want, anything you want, anything, anything. Just don't tell me no. You stop it still, then you make it rush. You're like a pill that I just can't trust. You tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going.
Party.
So let's get down to business.
Alright, let's go play. I just wanna learn how to love again. I just wanna love. This has been a while and you're getting over me. I just wanna learn how to love again.
Light it up.
Drop a few pills and pop a few champagne bottles. We've been up all damn summer, making that bread and butter.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business.
Biz burada sadece yemek yapmıyoruz. Biz burada sanat yapıyoruz.
Jason.
Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. Swalla la la. Swalla la la. Freaky, freaky, yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let me take you dancing. Heart goes up, heart goes down. We fall in love and we fall back out. I'll give you anything you want, anything you want, anything, anything. Just don't tell me no. You stop it still, then you make it rush. You're like a pill that I just can't trust. You tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going.
Party. So let's get down to business.
Alright, let's go
It's been a while and you're getting over me. I just wanna learn how to love again.
Light it up! Light it up! Light it up!
Pop a few pills and pop a few champagne bottles. We've been up all damn summer, making that bread and butter.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business.
Jason.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. Swalla la la. Swalla la la. Freaky, freaky, yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let me take you dancing. Heart goes up, heart goes down. We fall in love and we fall back out. I'll give you anything you want, anything you want, anything, anything. Just don't tell me no. You stop it still, then you make it rush. You're like a pill that I just can't trust. You tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going.
Party.
So let's get down to business.
Alright, let's go stage.
I just wanna love this is been a while and you're getting over me. Yeah, I just wanna learn how to love again.
Light it up! Light it up! Light it up!
Drop a few pills and pop a few champagne bottles. We've been up all damn summer, making that bread and butter.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business.
said they don't think what they're doing. They are living here. Then I come back.
Good luck, Gabriel.
So we are back on the stream.
غلطة كانت بشي $1000 مفرقين. هو 1300 أنا مش 50 أكثر من 50. في $1000 فرق كان بالاي سي ام. بدل 110
I grew up in Baden-Baden.
9
So we are back on the stream.
Yeah, we're back.
Good morning, everyone.
So the final three here.
They've had some food, regained some energy.
Sorry. Here is not important in the internet.
Guys, how much you have? You know how much you have? Just for
Fabian just checking how much the other two players have in their stack.
I think I have that
16 or how much?
Gentlemen, we continue with the new blind level 200,000, 400, 400.
So the blind's now 200, 400. So we'll see the stack shortly. So our short stack here playing 18 blinds now. Still plenty. And a very nice hand to start things off.
blind is 2
and 4.
Yeah, monster hand, three-handed.
Let's see what the big blind has. Wow, also a very playable hand.
Just a call.
Very fortunate didn't come queen high here. Not much for either player. But we do see the trademark lead out from Gabriel.
He's done this before.
Yeah, he likes this move out the big blind. And it might be quite effective here. Not that attractive of ace queen of clubs. Probably has to call one bet. No, he doesn't, so just gets a fold from a dominating hand. We'll take that as a big blind.
Yeah, it's a nice flop for a big blind.
You will see it in
If you have kids, it was okay. Maybe.
you will see it in the after I will tell you. Well, you can see it.
Okay. I had ace queen.
I also lost sound. They can probably still hear us. Oh.
Yep.
So I expect Fabian to be very aggressive on the button now, free-handed with the chip lead. 7-8 will definitely be in there.
Yeah.
Nothing personal. I would also raise you or someone.
I should raise you.
I have the feeling. Thank you for only calling.
Yeah,
Just see a call from Gabriel here.
King Queen again. Much better flop this time. And he's going to donk out again.
Yeah.
Now with top pair this time though. And Fabian does have something to continue with.
Yeah, Fabian doesn't buy it.
You're a bit scared now.
Turn doesn't change much.
Wow, he's all in here.
Is that all in?
I think so.
I think
No?
he was saying about the shot clock maybe.
Ah,
And I think he's bet 2 million.
yeah.
Around half pot. Fabian's still not buying it, like we say. He does not go down easily. And this is pot has ballooned to 8 million here. Interesting card.
Yeah.
Not one we love with the king queen without a spade. Does decide to bet another 2 million. Let's see if Fabian tries to turn his hand into a bluff here with the 8 of spades. He probably knows that the 7 isn't winning, so
Yeah.
it's a question of whether he wants to try and turn it into a bluff.
Yeah, and for that, it's the perfect card, the river
I
card.
think we're going to see it. Very creative player, Fabian. Like his style.
He looks very confident.
Mm.
Not now.
Yeah. That face makes me think he's not going to turn it into a bluff.
No.
He's sort of broke composed there.
Yeah.
Puts the time bank in, stares at his opponent.
He looks like he's gonna give up.
Yeah, I feel like he might fold now. He probably knows that his opponent has a king or better. So it is quite a scary prospect bluffing when you know that your opponent has a pretty strong hand.
Yeah. About an hour ago he did the same, but then he checked on the river.
Wow, tricky player. Wow, he decides to pay it off. I am surprised by that.
Yeah.
Just based on the fact there's not many missed draws on that flop. So the obvious draw with the spades and the spades completed. So I am surprised by that call. And after that one hand, Gabriel flies into the lead with over half the chips in play now.
Yeah.
Costly one for Fabian there.
Yeah. Nice play from Gabriel.
Yeah, he got the
maximum value.
For sure.
And now he's on the button.
Although that was a costly pot for Fabian, no need to panic. He's still comfortably in second place and would still fancy his chances.
Very nice hand.
Slightly sarcastic, says very nice hand. He means it, but he also doesn't. And he gets a walk. That would be good for just to pick up a little pot after losing a big one.
Yeah. So we see Shahab here with 13 big blinds. He needs to do something soon.
As we've seen, he's very good when all in though, so he's banking on that.
Yeah.
So at this point, any ace would probably do it on the button for 13. He does fold. Fabian choosing not to put his cards in the box this hand. Oh, the dealer has told him. And he has a good hand.
Yeah.
Just calls.
Yeah. We might see a raise from Gabriel here now.
Yeah, I think now with the chip lead, he gets to be a bit more aggressive, and we do see that. Now it's a question of whether Fabian wants to call or jam.
Yeah.
I think given that the other stack is quite short, we just play call.
Yeah.
I think it's too much to risk.
Yeah.
The hand is good enough to go all in, but I'm not sure that's the best way to play it. I think he has chose to go all in. No, just call.
Yeah.
I like this play, keeping all the worst aces that we dominate. And should the big blind have us beat, we get away for a cheaper price. Nothing for either player though on the flop.
Check, check.
2 quick checks as well. Something worth noting. Both players trying to get to showdown here.
Interesting.
And it's quite nice as Fabian to be able to show that he's limped in and called a raise with a strong hand. Because now as the big blind, he's going to be much more careful when he does choose to raise, because Fabian's shown that even when he takes this passive line, he can still have sort of a top hand. So
Interesting, they check all the way.
yeah, both players thinking they can win.
Yeah.
Good chance.
Yeah. So Fabian.
Continued to play his button very aggressively.
Yeah.
expect to see the king queen going all in here.
Yeah.
But he has been quite passive at times, so wouldn't be surprised to see him just call.
Yeah.
And we do.
Which he does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting flop. Both of them got a gut shot straight here.
Yeah. And Fabian won't expect the big blind to have many aces when he flat calls off of 12 blinds, so it's probably a board who are looking to put quite a lot of pressure on here, especially having 5 high.
Yeah. Does he bet here? About 700 or 800? 750?
Yeah. Goes for a third pot. Expect to see the king queen continuing with the gut shot to the nuts and also the backdoor nut flush draw. And king high can be winning, of course, like it is here.
Yeah.
Wow. So this player is definitely on the tighter side.
Yeah.
You fold king high?
Oh, and Fabian even says that. Did you fold king high? He said to him. So, getting in his head a little bit of mind games there.
I had this one super small part.
So Shahab is down to 10 big blinds here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This must be the time, yeah?
No.
Just calling.
Very passive tendencies. Not taking any chances here.
What does that tell you?
Tells me he wants to win a lot, and he's not going to go down unless he's got a good hand. Maybe this is quite a big spot for him.
Yeah. I mean, you may tell me if I'm wrong, but it tells me, without knowing the player, that he has not been in this situation so many times.
That's what this suggests for sure.
Yeah. Nice flop for both of them, and we might see a call here. He might think that his jacks is good, and 10 and 6, of course.
Yeah. So you said you're an odds man. What odds are we getting here? We've got to call 3.1 million.
I mean, odds-wise, he should call. So especially because he did bet initially. So
yeah, he has called.
Yeah.
So 3.1 into a pot of 8.5 is around like I'm going to say 27 to 28%.
It kind of.
We can see here he's got 40%. So folding would have been a mistake.
And it kind of reminds me of the situation where Fabian he bust Murat Çakır, where he called early on with the 10-9, and so let's see if it ends up the same way.
6, 10 or jack, and it's the 10.
Yeah.
And we are now heads up.
Yeah. He got lucky here, Fabian, but mathematically,
yeah,
it's the right call here, I would say.
Yeah. He had the right price given. The 6 was clean, the 10 was clean, and the jack was clean. That's enough outs for him with 2 cards to come.
GG Shahab, well played.
Great run for him there.
Yeah.
He looks extremely happy with it.
Yeah,
so
yeah, definitely.
Great to see.
Yeah, congratulations.
And your prediction at the start of the final table was that these 2 players would get heads up, and here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, GG.
I can understand why you picked Fabian. You know him quite well. He's played a lot. But what made you pick Gabriel as your second pick?
First time I see him here, he looks. I mean, he's. How should I explain it? I mean, he's been aggressive, tight aggressive, and we haven't seen many of the players bluffing, and we've seen some of them being kind of money scared.
Yeah, for sure.
And this, I didn't see any money scaredness from Gabriel, and this, this could be an advantage for him. And looking back now, it's definitely an advantage for him.
Yeah, for sure. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. Of all the players, obviously Fabian has made some moves, but we'd expect that as a chip leader.
Yeah.
But Gabriel in particular has shown he is capable of making some moves and putting people out of their comfort zone, and that's usually going to be the difference in these situations. The people that shy away are the people that usually are going to fall to the side. So
And looking back at the previous hand where Shahab, he went all in on the flop.
Yeah.
He should have done it pre-flop.
Yeah, and then he wins the hand. So
Definitely.
yeah, he did get a little bit punished there.
Yeah.
So we see Jack 10 of clubs defending the big blind, and the trademark leads out on the flop. He loves this move.
Yeah.
And did Fabian learn his lesson last time? He did. Gives it up this time.
It's okay to make mistakes in poker, in life. Just don't repeat them.
Exactly. You've got to learn from them.
Hello again.
Hello.
Welcome back, Honor. We missed you.
Yeah, I miss you too. How's it going? Did I miss something huge?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 more person missing. I think I missed something huge.
So we was 3-handed when you left, and we just lost Shaheen in third.
Yeah, but technically, when 4th person bust, I was not also here. I was. Do you remember you closed the? Isn't it? Okay, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think we was all here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shaheen flopped top pair with Queen 9 on a 9 high flop, but Fabian had up and down straight draw and an overcard, and he rivered the straight to knock him out.
Of course.
Similar to the situation where he bust Murat Çakır.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Today, like poker gods, I think supporting him a bit.
Yeah.
He did lose a big pot to Gabriel just before that. Gabriel flopped top pair.
Do you remember the story?
Which one?
That between me and Fabian, what happened that his kings become open and they change his card?
No.
Don't you remember I told you that we were playing? It was Nastya, I believe. I told her
yeah,
this
not
story.
me, no.
If Fabian is here, no, it's because of me.
Well, missed still. He would have had kings.
No, we were playing one hand in D, speedy.
Yeah.
And dealer was just dealing.
Yeah.
And by mistake, one of his card
Open.
just hit his ticket and open.
Okay.
It was king.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting next to him.
Yes.
And I open my card. It was kings.
Yeah. Kings.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I opened the game. There was one short stack.
Yeah.
And he raised Fabian call, and I just call. And flop was King Jack X. I don't remember the third card.
Yeah.
And I check. That guy check who is short. Fabian check. So on turn it was a random card. Like I just small bet. That small stake go all in, and Fabian start thinking, and I was waiting like, okay, just call, like you know. But he fold.
Yeah.
And then I called his all in, so I have top set, and
Yeah.
I bust him.
He has open-ended?
No, he had Jack, and the
Wow, he
opening
King
card
Jack.
it was King Jack, and
Wow.
you know he cannot fold that card, so he was about to give me his all stack
Wow.
actually.
Yeah.
So the miss still kept him in the tournament,
Exactly.
and now he's here.
So,
Wow.
So it's all
how many
you.
shares should I
Yeah.
take from him?
Whatever you want. So in this hand, we see Fabian flop 2 pair and bet the flop, but pretty terrible turn, completing the flush and the straight.
Yeah.
But he has gone for some river value now. Very even stacks at this point. Just quite a big sizing here. Gabriel is looking intrigued. He's looking like he wants to call.
So we don't see Gabriel's card here, but
You would think if he had a straight, he would have already called. So I get a feeling Fabian has the best hand here. He maybe has just a 7. I'm going to predict.
okay,
just
I
made the
believe
fold.
you, he says.
By the way, I got the numbers exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get them.
So first place, Fabian Felix Wolf,
Yeah.
123k.
Yeah.
Like there's some small numbers, but 123.
Yeah.
Gabriela Kiki 103.
Under 3, yeah.
Sharp 84.
84.
0.6, and Alexandros 90.
19.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So Fabian first place, Gabriel second, Alexandros and Shab.
Yeah.
So I think for them numbers, everyone locked up more than third. Is that right? What was third
Yes,
originally?
third was 82.
Yeah.
So
And fourth was 60 something.
Yeah.
yeah. So all of them players would have probably been happy with
So that's
4
why
left.
it was so easy to make deal for them, like
Yeah.
last three, I mean.
Yeah.
But we see that very rarely. 4-way deal.
And imagine, in last four, Fabian actually locked the money even more than second
More
place.
than second. Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah.
Now it's logical. Like
Yeah, it makes
in the
sense.
beginning, I was thinking like he should not, but
No.
after when I think about that,
Obviously, with his chip lead, with 4 left, he is the favourite to win.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he wins every time.
yeah, you told
And he's-
you told us like he 2 times he got reward and
Yeah,
it could
yeah.
be big
Exactly.
stakes, but
Yeah, locking up more than second with 4 left is a huge amount of money. So I don't think anyone is at fault for making a deal, especially when you're playing for, we're talking 6 figures for a lot of them.
One yellow.
So we see Queen 7 of hearts raising and Queen 10 calling. Nothing for either player on the flop.
Will he continue his style? No, not this time.
Not this time. It's quite interesting though, because the first time he did it, he didn't have anything. The second time he did it, he had top pair, and then the third time he didn't have anything. So I think he's quite calculated. He's like, he knows if he does it every time, he
so
won't believe
you,
him.
you are thinking that he's doing that for purpose, right?
Yeah. So when you was away, there was a big pot. He come king high, and Gabriel had king queen and a big blind. He led out, turn. He led out. River come the flush, and he led out again. And Fabian paid him off with third pair. So then the next time he bet out the flop, he didn't have anything. But obviously Fabian was probably thinking,
Yeah.
this is when he's got a good hand. So I think Gabriel's got a lot going on.
He's mixing up his game.
Yeah, he is for sure. And this turn is interesting.
Good for both of them. Yeah, the turn card.
Yeah, the double gut shot for Gabriel and the up and down with the flush draw for Fabian.
Interesting.
Let's see who comes out on top. And that is a total brick, so the Queen 10 high is winning. I'd imagine the first one to bet will win this hand.
1.6.
I like this bet from Gabriel. He's probably targeting ace high,
Yeah.
trying to put ace high in a tough spot. He doesn't realise he's got the best hand, obviously. Not to know that. Fabian may be thinking about calling with the queen high, and it would be very sick because his read would be right that he is bluffing,
Yeah.
but he's bluffing with the best hand.
Yeah. Very nice move here from Fabian. He's raising him.
Wow, great move.
Yeah.
Really like this. He knows that the queen high is not good enough to call with, so he's putting a raise instead with the 7 blocker as well,
Yeah.
blocking some straights. And Gabriel hasn't folded just yet.
No.
He doesn't believe him.
Yeah.
This would be
Agree.
insane.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
No.
He didn't believe him though, you can see.
Will he show? No.
Too much class.
Yeah.
That's a great move.
Yeah.
Both players played that very nicely.
Yeah, definitely.
Some great poker going
Yeah.
on. So Fabian has gone from even in chips to now having a 2-1 chip lead.
Yeah.
Heads up.
King is good, I know. I had Queen 7.
Oh, now
Okay, he
he's
told
honest.
him.
Yeah.
But interesting, he didn't show him. He
Yeah,
told
he
him.
just told him, yeah.
And whenever a poker player tells you what they had, in the back of your mind, you're always like, well, I don't know if that's
I
true.
will never believe that.
Exactly.
Like, show me then if you're like,
Exactly.
if you have that confidence or like.
Unless I see, I don't believe.
It's a good moment for this.
Yeah.
Now getting a walk.
And even he didn't even get to see his cards.
No, he
Fabian.
didn't need to.
2 times more, huh?
So at this point, I think Fabian is obviously a big favourite, but the only way I can see him not winning is if he starts to play high variance. I think his best strategy would be playing very low variance now and just chipping away at him. He doesn't want to take big risks.
No.
But I don't feel like that's Fabian's style.
It's not. He likes to put pressure.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to get this finished. Okay, we do see him limp, so maybe he's starting to... Okay, he has got 7 deuce.
He has the best hand.
But you won't see Fabian fold
So
many
we
hands
will,
pre-flop.
we will see 2 strong hands, huh?
And Gabriel does flop a gut shot. He needs that 7 that Fabian holds. Check calls a bet. And turns even more outs with the diamond draw. Actually still has the best hand, in fact. And does it the river again. But he won't know that.
550.
Nice. Chipping away, Fabian. Lots of small pots.
You have 7-10?
Yeah.
He asked 7-10 or something. No, what
Yeah,
he said?
Fabian asked Gabriel if he has 7-10, and Gabriel is being honest and said no, 9-5.
I had a 7.
I had a 7, Fabian says.
It's funny because they're both being honest, but they don't know that.
Soon they will all figure it out, because
Yeah.
I'm sure both of them will.
Watch the stream?
I'm not sure actually.
Maybe
about
not just-
Fabian.
Fabian, I think, will watch
He
it.
can directly go and start partying, because he is also like party person. So, but I'm sure Gabriel will watch.
I mean, it's valuable to go and watch these streams to improve your game.
Yeah.
Also to know your opponents if you will see them in the future, but especially upping your own game.
Yeah, like you say, when you play on a live stream, the information you get to see how players play against you is invaluable, because you don't get that often.
No.
Like we talk about, you only see a hand when it goes to showdown.
Yeah.
But here, they might have, I don't know, 6 hours straight where they get to see how people have played against them.
Yeah.
And that is really educational.
Yeah.
You say about partying, where's the place to party? Where's the place to party here?
During the winter you don't have so much option, but there is still places. But like if you like party, you can create your own.
Always, anywhere.
Just a call here from Fabian.
I think that's just his small blind for now. But yeah, he does call. So for people watching that maybe are a little bit beginner, seeing him limp in with 9-2 might be like, what's he doing? But when we're playing heads up and there's an ante, on the button we want to play a lot of hands, because it's only 200,000 more into a pot that will be 1.2 million. So we're getting 5 to 1. So therefore we want to play a high percentage of hands. So like we see the 7-2, the 9-2, we're still choosing to play these hands. And because you're on the button, you're in position. So
And huge chip leader.
yeah, and he's chip leader, of course. So like we won't see Gabriel play the 8-2
No.
because he's the short stack. But as the chip leader, we probably want to be playing 100% of hands on the button. Especially if you feel you have an edge on your opponent, which I believe Fabian will believe he does. So he will be playing every hand he can.
They are talking about time banks. I think he has
Run
just
out.
one rest.
Wow.
Then he's asking about that.
Yeah, especially heads up, because you get some situations that you're not used to.
Exactly.
So it's quite important having time banks at this point.
Could just give us each 3 or something,
Yeah, they both agree that they should get some more.
Yeah.
For
If they
this
agreed,
station.
they should be able to take the shot clock away, right? If they both agree, then
I'm not sure about that, because I don't know. Most probably by the rules, like
yeah, I suppose it's fair for everyone.
It's probably some protocol that
Yeah,
they need to follow structure.
but they find a way for the deal.
Yeah.
By the protocol, they couldn't make it. Yeah, but they'll find a way. So
there's always a way.
We both feel the same.
Not about money.
It's not about money for me, you see. I think you can give me more even, I would say. I want to play for the time. And the full one. All in.
So Gabriel getting a bit impatient here, raising with the 7-4 offsuit, and he does get punished with Fabian instantly saying all in.
And we didn't see the card.
We didn't see. No. So at this point, Fabian has almost 3/4 of the chips in play now.
Raise 1 million.
Yeah. Similar situation as the previous hand.
Yeah. Rolls reversed.
But in one hand, I don't know.
Gabriel on the button.
Deuces never lose.
I'd like to see a limp. Yeah, nicely played.
And he will go all in again.
Oh, has he raised?
Because
oh no, he has raised.
Oops.
So this is why I would have limped, because when you raise with 2s and your opponent shoves, you can't call.
No.
Whereas if you limp and they raise, now you can shove.
Yeah. And looks like Fabian he's gonna make a raise here.
Yeah.
Question is how big.
So now I expect it to get all in.
What did he say? Did you hear? What did he say?
2.3 or 3.3? So now as Gabriel, I think we get to go all in, because if Fabian is bluffing, we win a nice healthy amount, and a lot of the time it will just be a flip. We don't expect Fabian to go to raise with like 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s. They probably just shove themselves. So when he re-raises non-all in, he's sort of saying he has like 8s or better. So it's not that many pairs.
And he just used his last time.
That is a valuable time bank.
I know now I'm better than
It's 3 in a row, like Fabian go all in.
No, it was the one before Gabriel went all in. They've
Gabriel.
taken it in turns. Oh, he does fold the 2s this time.
Interesting.
Okay. Gives Fabian credit.
And he showed his ace.
He showed him, yeah. So, as an example, if Gabriel had just called and Fabian raises to say 1.5, 2 million, now we come over the top with the 2s, that's a lot stronger play. But in that situation, it's hard. When you get re-raised and now go all in with 2s is...
I mean, yeah, Fabian is raising so big that Gabriel knows that that Fabian will call.
Yeah, yeah. He sort of committed himself there.
Yeah.
So Fabian on top a lot now, over 3/4 of the chips, 24 million. And we've seen the blinds increase to 500,000 now. So Gabriel with just 16.5 blinds. Nothing for either player on the flop. Expect Fabian to take it down a lot of the time.
$26 outs.
That's a lot.
Yeah, for a chop.
Oh yeah, they're all for a chop.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't even see. So he's chipping him down slowly, slowly.
Four to 1 now. 3 to 1. But anything can happen.
Yeah, but he's still like playing like he
Yeah,
didn't,
he has
he didn't
16.
give up yet. Like
This is the thing with heads up as well. So it looks like 3 to 1 is a big advantage. One double up, bang, we're even
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
So it's always anyone's game. You're never out of it, especially heads up.
Yeah.
he's keep folding for the next card. Like
To be fair to Gabriel, he hasn't had many good hands. Heads
No,
up,
no.
a lot of bad hands.
Yeah. Just a call here from Fabian.
this is by the way, this is the longest day I spent
Is it?
here. Like it's 11 hours already, or 10 and a half, 11 something.
Wow. So
All in on the
Fabian
call.
Yeah.
limps in with the
This
ace
might
4.
be the last hand of
This is it. If the ace
Main
4 can
event.
hold, then your long shift is over. Needs a jack or a 9
no, window card is jack.
in the window. No problem.
Wow.
So
And now
Queen or an
Queen
ace?
is also, yeah.
Fabian walking around anxiously. Just one card away from the win if he can find it. And he does not.
Oh my God. You just said that in one hand they might have like
Exactly.
equal, like after 1 minute.
Yeah, 16 million to 18
Yeah.
million. Just like that.
I limped ace 4.
Frustrating one for Fabian. Played his hand well, trapped his opponent.
I was just saying that he didn't give up, and then he just go all in with Jack 9 off.
To be fair, he must have thought that Fabian limping in was weak hands, and
Yeah.
most times it has been. That's the first time he's actually limped with a reasonable hand,
Yeah.
so it was actually unfortunate timing, but does find the jack when he most needed it.
Yeah.
So that'll be frustrating for Fabian, but he needs to regroup, go again.
Yeah.
Still good chance he can take this down here.
So it was not the last hand of main
No.
event.
No,
so
we continue.
yeah.
To be fair, they changed the clock, right, to half an hour?
Yeah.
30 minutes,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it would have
yeah,
been
yeah.
even longer, right? If it
Yeah,
was still
exactly.
an hour.
1.5 like
Was that so? What was it the right move to just call there from Fabian? If he did call, so he knew that he would call that if Gabriel were to push.
I think he played his hand very well.
Yeah.
So, like I talked about earlier, low risk.
Yeah.
He wants to play a lot of hands, but he doesn't want to put a lot of chips in. So he starts to limp his bad hands,
Yeah.
but then you also start limping some good hands.
Yeah.
And then your opponent thinks, okay, when he limps in, he's not got a good hand.
Yeah.
As we've seen, shoves the jack 9.
Yeah.
We get to call with the ace 4,
Yeah.
and it was a good spot. Whereas if he had raised with the ace 4, I don't think he shoves the jack 9.
Of course
I
I
think he
wouldn't.
just calls.
Yeah.
So he got the desired outcome. It just
Yeah.
was unlucky.
Yeah.
And now both players have a queen, so we're hoping there's no queen in this flop, or... Okay, nice and dry.
Check, check.
Nothing for either player. And they're going to chop this one.
Queen eye.
You do see this a lot in heads-up play, where both players have nothing. And that's why it's such a good format, because there's so many chips to fight for. Because, like there, they both have queen high. But if one of them chooses to try and win the pot, they probably would have. So, there's a lot more to it, heads up. It's not just about the cards you're dealt. It's also, most people have next to no experience playing heads up, because how often do you get to play the final two players? It's like very infrequent.
Yeah. Infrequent. That's a nice word.
I'm very impressed by everyone's English here. Like, considering it's everyone's second language. I'm very fortunate I just speak English, but I can still communicate.
Yeah, most people coming here are traveling.
Yeah. This is a setup.
Yeah.
So Fabian's continued to limp.
Yeah.
We might see some action in this hand also.
Just cool. Like this play. Keep the dominating hands in, the Jack 10s, the King 10s, the King 9, the Jack 9. No need to go all in with King Jack. Wow. That is an exciting flop.
Yeah.
I mean, this could get all in here. Two very strong hands, heads up.
Yeah, and Fabian has the diamond, king of diamonds, so...
I think just calling the flop. Don't think we need to do anything but call. Let's choose to raise, and I think this is going to get all in. Wow, just like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Decisive.
Fabian is to cover in stack again, so...
This is serious.
This is a huge pot. He's 57% favourite to take it down here. We need a diamond, ace, or runner on a straight.
Yes!
Instant service.
In turn, he hit.
No sweat.
Fabian just drawing dead on the turn. Very unfortunate.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Yeah, well, but...
In 5 hands.
Yeah.
Everything is
5
switched.
in a row, or no, it's...
Yeah. It can change so quickly, like we talked about.
Yeah.
But this is a big caller, heads up. I don't see any way that all of the chips wouldn't have gone in here. Even if Fabian just calls the flop, the turn comes a diamond, he has a king eye flush draw and top pair. It's there's nothing he can do there at all.
What was the draw card? Didn't see.
Just a brick.
River?
Yeah, brick. Yeah.
We didn't even check river.
Doesn't matter.
Our stage gets crowded.
Yeah.
They might think that it's finished, but Fabian still have
2 million.
chips.
Yeah, they were very close in chips.
Yeah, he
So
looks
this
very
is
disappointed,
verifying.
Fabian.
Yeah, he'll be very disappointed as obviously it's happened so quickly.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes ago he was in great position.
Yeah.
By the way, Gabriel, he's not giving any reaction. Like he's
stone cold.
Doesn't matter when he's short or when now he had huge pot.
Yeah. They both really deserve to be here. We haven't seen them make many mistakes.
Yeah, from what I've seen, these two had the most moves, and I think they deserve to get heads up, to be honest with you.
So what about now?
It would be some comeback if Fabian can turn it around from here. 2 million to 32 million.
If someone can, it's him.
Yeah. But that is why heads up can change so quick, because every time you win chips, they're losing chips. So it's like double.
It was 3-1, right?
Yeah.
And now
it's 15 to 1 the other way.
Like.
So we're going to be all in here a lot. 9-8 of diamonds. Fabian has a picture card, so he's in the lead. Wait to see his hand.
In 3 hands.
Yeah.
Queen 3.
Queen high, yeah.
So if we see a 9 or an 8.
So this might be the last hand of main event.
Yeah.
Based on the last 2 all-ins, I think Gabriel's going to win this one. Maybe not.
Yeah. Maybe double up situation.
Fabian has his jacket on. He thinks he's going to lose.
Extra outs for Gabriel.
The 7. Okay. It's not over yet, Fabian. Sit back down.
He was ready to go, right?
Yeah. 4 million now. So like we talked about last hand, 15 to 1. 1 double up, less than 8 to 1.
Yeah.
So like, it just changes so quick.
Yeah. But yeah, Fabian can't really fold many hands from now on.
Yeah, especially with the big blind ante, it just there's so many chips already in the pot. Every hand.
How many times have you been here now, Alex?
It's my second trip.
Second trip?
Yeah. I'm going to try and come as much as I can.
Yeah. Have you seen Onur? Have you seen Gabriel here before?
I'm sure it's. Sorry.
Yeah. Now you're back.
I'm sure it's his first time.
His first time here. Yeah.
Won't be his last now.
But I know him since long years.
Okay. Probably we'll see him again now.
For sure.
We have seen some first-timers coming here and taking it down, the main event.
That's supposed to be amazing feeling, right?
Yeah. 2 festivals ago, the Austrian guy, I think it was his first time as well, Florian.
I don't remember. I think I feel a bit tired. Like
his memory is gone.
Yeah, so
it's good though, like the collaborations with Vamos and WPT, that brings new players in, and then they'll come back on their own. So every time it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
So we see Gabriel here with the 4-3 suited, putting Fabian in for his 6 blinds, and he's going to get it through. Unfortunate for Fabian to have to fold with such a short stack.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the right move, going all in here with suited connected. But if they weren't suited, he probably wouldn't go all in.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
So small things are decisive in decision making. And Fabian.
Yeah. Frustrating to be getting dealt such bad cards with such a short stack.
Yeah.
And he had the best hand.
Again.
So after doubling up, he's actually back to where he was, just from playing the blinds a couple times.
Yeah.
Up against it now.
Yeah.
He'll feel frustrated in the moment, but I'm sure when he wakes up tomorrow and looks at his bank and thinks about it, he'll be very, very happy.
Yeah.
And it's not over yet.
No.
There's still a chance. It's just slimming down a bit.
Yeah.
He had the 9-5 again, back to back.
Yeah.
By the way, slowly we are coming to end. And while she's dealing, I would like to say something about I would like to thank that all staff here, that in that 12th day, they did a lot. All dealers, all F&B department,
waiters.
So everyone, thank you for all those things. Because they're kind of they're giving best service, really
so good. All the staff have been fantastic.
So by the way, there is all the situation.
Yeah,
I felt that, I believe. Maybe.
So 9-7 of clubs needs some help.
Ace queen
that
8
is close to dead on the flop.
Yeah.
Probably just 5% chance, 6% chance.
Yeah.
Unless you get some help in the turn, it's all over. That is some help.
No.
Jackson 6 is
become
working
up and
now.
down, yeah.
So, unless there's a jack or a 6, we've got our champion.
And we are done. Congratulations, Gabriel.
Yeah. Nice job.
Well played.
Well played. And GG for Fabian.
GG, Fabian.
Yeah, GG.
I don't know, now... Okay, Gabriel won. He's the owner of the trophy, but... I don't know. It would... Do you think it would be same if they were not be deal?
I'm not sure. I think it plays very differently.
Yeah.
It's hard to know.
Me too. That's why I wanted to ask you that.
But like, it can go the other way. If Fabian was putting loads of pressure on and it went badly, he could have come fourth.
Yeah,
So
exactly. But
you never know.
But anyway, after long days, and here we have our champion.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Big props.
So now we will have a small break, just for 1-2 minutes, and after we will come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Biz burada sadece yemek yapmıyoruz. Biz burada sanat yapıyoruz.
Back again. Yeah, we are back again. We came to end of the festival, and here is our champion. Guys, thank you so much. It was honor for me to have you here.
Thanks for hosting.
And
Yeah,
I
thank
hope
you.
we will meet in other tournaments. I don't know if it's something good or not. So again, I would like to remind all people that our next event will start 25th of February till 8th of March. So they need to book from now. Really, like
Get booked quick.
And again, thank you everyone. Thank you Chamada family, Chamada Prestige family, to Channel, to Ali, to everyone. Like because they are giving us they are giving that chance to have this amazing atmosphere. So I think we will be back soon in after 1 month. Again, thank you everyone. So I think we are done after 12 hours.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Again, thank you guys.
Thank you for having us. It's been a
So
pleasure.
we will be back on 25th of February. Stay tuned.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
It's good. Look there.